The largest Mega Millions jackpot in history was just won. But what are they feeling now, and what are the biggest mistakes that they should avoid making? That is what this video is all about. If you are new to this channel, my name is Timothy Schultz. Back in the day in 1999, I won the lottery before going back to college to study journalism, broadcast news, and work on various productions before launching this YouTube channel and this podcast, whereby I'm meeting other people that have overcome the odds in various ways in life, including some other lottery winners. If you want to watch any of these interviews, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when they come out. But this massive Mega Millions jackpot was just won just a few days ago in Florida. A ticket was sold for a massive $1.58 billion at a Publix in Neptune Beach, Florida, for the drawing on August 8th, 2023. Imagine that, $1.58 billion. That is an incredible sum of money. What can you possibly do with $1 billion? I made a video about that. I will put a link to it right here. And there are some major mistakes that this lottery winner should avoid making. Before I get to that, how much will they actually receive? They can choose to take the $1.58 billion jackpot in 30 installments over 29 years. That's known as the annuity, or they can take a one-time lump sum option, cash half right away, $783.3 million before taxes. One thing that is awesome about the state of Florida in the United States is that there is no state tax, but they will be taxed federally, so they will not wind up with the full prize, but it's still a crazy jackpot. But whoever holds this ticket, whether it's one person or it could be multiple people, whoever won this major prize, they have some very serious things that they should think about. Here are some of the biggest mistakes you could make if you have won this jackpot. Number one, not seeking the help of experts to help claim and invest the prize. One of the first things they should absolutely be doing, I say this all the time on this channel, if you win a major lottery jackpot, is seek the help of experts to help you behind the scenes before you redeem the ticket, because the rules in every state, every country, wherever you are purchasing the lottery ticket, the rules of the game vary. And whether you sign the ticket, whether you need a receipt, whether you don't need a receipt, how you claim the prize, because some places offer anonymity and some places do not. So there's all kinds of things to think about, as well as what are you going to be doing with the money. Probably one of the worst things that you could possibly do with a prize worth this much money, over $1 billion annuitized prize, is to just take the ticket and walk into the lottery office without having people there representing you that are experts that can help you, that have done it time and time again with similar amounts of money. And they don't necessarily have to have helped lottery winners before, but they should have experience and have a track record dealing with that kind of money, which means financial advisors, which means attorneys, especially estate attorneys, and getting people to help you behind the scenes understand the tax implications as well, because those are very significant. Of course, you need a financial plan, because if you win a major lottery jackpot, not everyone will tell you this, but if you do, whether you win $1 million or you win $100 million, or in this case $1 billion, it can feel like you have just been given a magic wand to an extent, because your ability to do things monetarily has just increased. It's just been magnified by whether it's $1 million, $100 million, or $1 billion times. It's amazing, and you can do so much, but you still have to live within a means. What are your financial goals? And of course, that means can really vary from 100,000 to 100 million to $1 billion. That means can really vary, but there is still a means. And if you go out there thinking this magic wand can just get you whatever forever and go by here, boom, I want a $50 million mansion, abracadabra, take the magic wand over here, I want a $100 million mansion, boom, I want an army of companion robots, boom, I want a garage of Teslas, I want a fleet of yachts. I could go on and on with these extravagant things, but if you just think that you can do anything forever. Before you go off just spending money endlessly, it is highly, highly recommended to have a financial plan and to have people helping you behind the scenes, advising you that you can trust, that are transparent, that have done it years and years before successfully with a similar or same amount of money. I made a video about how to find a financial advisor. I will put a link to that video right here. But another major mistake that this person or persons could make, potentially, hopefully not, hopefully they won't do this, most lottery winners don't, but it is possible, is basically not to go under the radar, at least initially, because here's what's going to happen. In the state of Florida, the winner has 180 days from the date of the drawing to come forward and claim the prize, but only 60 days if they want the cash option. That is not very much time. The cash option is the half right away lump sum option, which most lottery winners opt for a few reasons, one of which is that you can usually make way more money on interest if you take half of it right away. And if they want that option, they only have 60 days, right around 2 months, to do that. That's not very much time. But even if they take the annuity, either way, once they claim the prize in the state of Florida, they only have 90 days to stay anonymous from the time that they claim the prize. So they have another buffer there. They claim the prize, they have 90 days, right around 3 months then, to go under the radar if they wish to do so. After the 90 days has expired, their name will be released to the public. We will know who won this massive prize. And of course, many people know that I am a lottery winner myself, and one of the first things I had to do after I won was move, because I couldn't even go to a grocery store without people knowing who I was and knowing my story. And different states and different countries have rules about how you can claim prizes anonymously, whether that is allowed. I made a video about that as well. I will put a link to that below. But in the state of Florida, I think one of the worst things they could do with an amount this high, over 1.5 billion annuitized dollars, that is incredible. Incredible. If you are the winner and you are watching this video, one of the worst things you could do is just go out there and claim the prize publicly without first understanding how to go under the radar if that is something that you wish to do, at least initially. But also, remember to come onto this podcast, because we can keep you anonymous. As I meet and interview lottery winners all the time. We are happy to interview you and blur your face. We are happy to disguise your voice. We can make you sound like a robot. We can keep any and all sensitive information discreet. You are more than welcome. And I cannot wait to interview you if you have won this prize. And even if you have not, if you have won another prize, then we still want to talk to you. Email my team for consideration. We will put a link to that below. In fact, with this drawing itself, there were winning tickets worth $1 million sold in California, Pennsylvania, Texas, and West Virginia, which matched all 5 white balls. If any of you are watching this video, we want to talk to you. But this winner or winners, whoever they are, I can almost guarantee you, even though it's been a few days, they are probably in a state of shock because they have just been hit by lightning. Their life has likely just been turned on its head, because winning the lottery can be one of the most euphoric, crazy, surreal, potentially life-changing things that can happen to somebody. And it does happen to people. It happens to people all the time. It really does. But never spend more than you can afford, and just have fun with it. It is always possible. But what do you think of this lottery story? Let me know in the comments below. And what would you do? What will you do if you win the lottery? And that's one thing that I regularly ask other people after they've won major prizes of millions of dollars. In fact, I will put those interviews in the description of this video. In fact, I will put one of them right here. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support.